on Blairex? Okay. I was talking about the play with Liberty.
5-yard penalty against the Lions for kicking the ball out of bounds. They will re-kick number 35.
That way. Move that way.
Hello, welcome to JTV's Game of the Week. Hello, welcome to JTV's Game of the Week.
Hello and welcome to JTV's Game of the Week. And we're here at Jackson Memorial.
Jaguars ball at their own 44-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go.
Hello, welcome to JTV's Game of the Week. I'm Brian.
And I'm Matt Egan.
Jackson Memorial Jaguars and Jackson Liberty Lions.
Yeah, and the game already underway here. And right now, just
There's a loss of 9 yards on the play, setting us up for a 2nd and 19 on the 35-yard line. And this season of JTV's Game of the Week is sponsored by Prince Hardwood Flooring in Jackson.
and you see the play here, watching it.
And he goes for the run up the middle, isn't able to get very far, picks up maybe 1 or 2 yards, setting him up for a 3rd and long.
Yeah, very, very limited gain there, and we'll take a look at a replay of that right now. And here's the replay of the play. You see he gets the ball, goes up the side. Up the middle, I'm sorry. And I was looking at that wrong there. And thought he went up the side there, but no, up the middle.
Quarterback drops back in the pocket, looks right, looks left, not able to find anybody, scrambles to the outside, looking for an opportunity deep, throws the ball, is not able to be received, setting him up for a 4th down and 17.
And incomplete pass there, so 4th down very early on in this game still. So anything can still happen, but a game of, well, any game is a game of momentum, so this could shift the mood quite quickly.
On the throw there was Lonnie Kabuski, and his intended receiver was able to find him as he scrambled out of the pocket with no more options.
And waiting for the kick, or waiting for the play. And there's the kick.
And that ball takes a Memorial bounce, bouncing back towards the 40-yard line.
So here's a replay of that. And good kick there, but no one there to pick it up.
And that did take a bounce for Liberty, gaining them a couple of yards.
38-yard line, 1st down, 10 yards.
So
Lions looking to start off strong here, maybe get an opening drive score as they do a little bit of play action, able to pick up a couple yards as they go right up the middle of the pocket.
yeah, limited gain there, but hey, any gain is still beneficial.
Yeah, and they're definitely going to want to start off with a run.
Yeah, I mean, hey, we saw this, at Liberty a few weeks ago. Both teams played a running game very early on, and it seemed beneficial to Liberty at that time. They were able to pick up a little bit with that.
And both teams historically in the past have really gone for a lot more running, and definitely opens up a lot of opportunity for play action as they run it and toss it back out to the outside. He's able to find a hole and able to move forward, getting across the 50 down to the 48-yard line.
That'll be a first down there, and a really nice pickup of yardage there for Jackson Liberty. And that'll be at the 49-yard line. So really nice pickup there by Liberty, just starting to move down the field ever so slightly. Again, still early in the game, so I wouldn't really say, Memorial has anything much to worry about, but something for them to be mindful of, at least on the defensive side of things.
Yeah, they're definitely going to want to stop them from scoring here. An early lead is big, especially in high school, as Memorial definitely does seem to tend to pick it up in the second half, so they're definitely going to want to keep the scoring to a minimum.
Yeah, that is for sure, and, and it's all about momentum as well. You think about that. Yep. Liberty
Lions
scores, it's going to really shift the momentum of the game.
The Lions won the toss and deferred, meaning they will get the ball in the second half.
So it's like an issue on the field potentially.
I believe that is false start on the Jaguars. It is a 5-yard penalty. Second and 5.
So that'll work in the favor of Liberty, moving the ball up to the 44. But not good for Memorial, slipping up a little bit early on here. 8 minutes, or 8.5 minutes rather, left in this quarter.
They definitely don't want to worry about penalties, as they did have a couple in previous weeks. Those penalties can really make a difference.
Yeah, that is for sure. It can definitely make or break your evening.
And they go for a pass, but they're not able to find anybody. Talks takes the ball up the sideline, moving up to that there was nobody there to throw it to, takes the ball.
A really impressive run there by Bosco at the 28-yard line there. And I mean, hey, if the running game works, why switch it up? I know they were, you say, trying to go for a pass there, but I mean, if it's working for you, which it seems to be, why try and switch it?
Yeah, they're definitely going to keep trying to get momentum here, keep themselves started up, and make sure they don't slow down to give the Jags any break.
At the moment, it doesn't look like there's any slowing down from the Liberty end of things.
Is their third and first down?
Well, one of Max.
Jags will put 3 and out, and that ball just gets picked off and goes up the middle. It was gain 1, maybe 2 yards, but not much gain there.
Yeah, limited gain there, so it'll be second down. But, I mean, hey, you still pick up a few yards, and you're still moving forward, and that's the important thing right there.
Yeah, they're definitely going to try to keep moving forward and just keep going and hopefully get a score off their first drive. Because opening drive really hurt the morale of the Jags, although they are.
Yeah, that was a 3-yard gain right there.
Setting them up for a 2nd and 7 at their own, or at the Memorial 25-yard line.
Well, they'll be within scoring distance very soon, at least for a field goal, though I would imagine they're going to want to try for a touchdown here.
Definitely are, as Bosco decides to keep the ball again, able to dive forward into the pile, gain a couple of yards, so that will set them up for a 3rd down.
So now the question is, do you go...
As we take a look at that play, again, he snaps the ball and really isn't able to find anybody. It just finds a little bit of a hole and tackles on it and goes in.
So now the million-dollar question, do you go for the field goal or do you try for a touchdown and gain maximum points here?
Yeah, right now you definitely, on 3rd down, they're going to probably look to gaining these 4 yards, probably on running, as throwing would be a little bit risky. And They're definitely going to be looking to get a touchdown, but any points will do for them because any points is momentum.
They just want to get numbers up on the board at this point of the game, very early stages. And looks like they tried to run it there.
It's 4th and 4. As you can see, he tries to push through the pile, but just gets brought down by the Jags. It's 4th and 4, 1 on the 20-yard line.
Now they're pretty much
Bosco will come back out, looking to go for it on 4th down. Try to get this 1 extra yard and start off with a touchdown.
Yeah, it's a risky strategy, but hey, definitely one. If it works out, it'll work out in a very good way for them.
And so far, they have not lost yards on a run, so they're definitely going to be looking to do that. But Memorial Jaguars just send everybody to the line and stop all forward momentum, dragging down.
Are you kidding me?
It's an official timeout for measurement, bringing out the chance to see if they did get first down.
It was very close, so I guess we'll have to determine how close exactly it was.
That's a good dad. That's a really good dad right there.
Out the chains. And the Jags got the ball first.
No good for a first down.
The Jags get the ball at their own 20-yard line, which is not good field position for them, having to go 80 yards.
Vega! Keith! Vega! In the box!
So, I mean, it was a good strategy, definitely worth the attempt there, but now you kind of look back and think, well, maybe it would have been better just to play it safe and at least get 3 up on the board.
And it is a little bit of a farther kick here, especially for high school. Going to be about a 37-yard kick, which is about the maximum range. If they're not quite confident in their kicker, they really might want to try to stick with that running game. As the Jags also going for the running game, trying to run it up the middle, but get brought down almost immediately.
And we'll get a replay of that.
Will Towns on the carry, trying to go through the middle, but Liberty able to grab onto him and pull him back.
So good defense there by Liberty.
I'll be over here, my bad.
Second down and 9 on the 21-yard line. Jags are going to be looking to play kind of safe, but they do drop back in the pocket. He has plenty of time to throw it to the outside, tips off the hand.
Tried for a pass there, incomplete though.
Intended receiver was Jake McGowan, able to get a hand on it, but not able to pull it in.
There's the replay.
Looks to the side, throws it to the side. He's able to get a hand on it, not quite able to bring it in as he runs towards the sideline.
Good coverage by the Liberty defense there, just kind of putting him into a position where he wasn't able to get a great hold on that ball and wound up dropping it.
Yeah, and there wasn't much pressure on the quarterback, but towards the end of the play, they were definitely able to bring up the pressure, and he would have had to go for a longer throw, as he only had one open receiver.
So 3rd down now for Jackson Memorial, and they're in a bit of a tight situation. Looks like they're gonna run it here.
This goes to the outside. He's not able to get anywhere with that. And that is loss of yards, but for a 4th and 20. Jags there looking for a pass, not able to find one. As we take a look at that again, ball is snapped, he drops back and just gets pulled down, not even able to find any
Yeah, it looked like that was supposed to be a pass, but the defense just got onto him too quickly and he had to try and run with it.
Yeah, and really not much room to be able to get there, as it is 4th and 20. They kick it away, but that ball isn't even going to make it to 50-yard line. It'll be picked up by the Lions on the Memorial 42-yard line.
So Liberty so far in the first opening bit of this game, they've been looking really strong both offensively and defensively so far tonight.
Yeah, they really have come out strong. 3 first downs on their first drive, one for a little bit of a risky play on 4th down. Not quite able to get it, but now they're coming back and definitely looking to score again as the momentum is definitely shifted towards them, especially off of that sack.
Yeah, that is for sure. So it'll be interesting to see how they capitalize at this second opportunity with the ball in this quarter.
3 minutes and 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
And they got a decent amount of time left here to make something happen if they can do it relatively quickly.
And if they can score in the first quarter, that will be huge for them, as not many points are usually scored, especially in the first quarter. So if they can go into the half with any sort of lead and then receive the ball, that will be very strong for them.
It looked like they tried to run it there. Not good for a first down, so that'll be 2nd down here. Gained about 1 yard there on that play.
Into a 2nd down and 9 on the 42-yard line.
Now, we've seen this running game work for Liberty, though. We saw it in their last possession.
Yeah, it definitely worked for them before. They were able to pick up a bunch of yards there, as this is their 8th consecutive run so far. And they go for a run again, but they're able to find space up the middle, runs into his own offensive line, but gets pulled back by the Jags.
Looks like right behind the first down line. And here's the replay of that. That was Jimmy Salentano with the ball. And you see he goes right up the middle there and pulled down right before the line. So really, really good play there, but just not quite enough what they needed.
3rd down and 3.
So 3rd down on this play here.
3rd and 4, Lions on the Jaguars' 36-yard line. They set the ball, take it to the outside, but the Jags are able to bring them down. There is a flag on the play.
Flag on the play, as you said there, so.
As this might be the Lions' saving grace. Is that
4th down now.
As I believe that foul was on the Jags, moving the chains forward, which means 1st down and the first penalty for Memorial. And that one will cost another 1st down.
Hey, they're 20 yards away. Let's go. They're 5. Play deep.
Lions 1st down and 10 on the Jaguars' 22-yard line, finding themselves yet again with a scoring opportunity. Might be looking to go for a pass here.
Well, you said if they can get some numbers up on the board before the end of this quarter, it would be huge. Salentano running the ball again.
Able to take it towards the sideline, not able to gain much there.
Just under a minute remains.
50 seconds left in first quarter.
Not a lot of time left in this quarter, but second quarter should be quite exciting to watch.
Second down and 6 on the Jaguars. 19, clock winding down, 30 seconds left in the quarter. So there's a little bit of action in the back, and they go for a run again, able to find an open opportunity, able to just run it forward, finding himself in the open, getting to the goal line, and that will be touchdown for the Lions. Jake Bosco able to get first touchdown
of the night. Brilliant play there by Jake Bosco. That'll be 18 yards he went up the field.
And he was really just able to find a hole, get right through it.
Found the opening, and he went with it.
And that Jags penalty is really going to cost them, because that gave them the first down, setting them up for the opportunity to get themselves into a scoring position.
And here's the replay of that.
As you can see, Jake Bosco takes the ball, finds an opening, is just able to use his legs and just get right through it. Nobody in backfield able to stop him, and he finds himself with wide open space, getting.
Yeah, he was clear wide open once he got the clearing, and he was gone. So a great play there by Liberty, get some numbers up on the board. And right now, watching for the extra point.
Cooper York on the kick. Lions up 6-0. And the extra point goes through the uprights. That is a score.
And
Lions up 7-0.
so that's good there.
And now over to Luke for a sideline interview.
I want it, I like it, I buy it. I told her she gotta come try it. They wondering what I've been doing. I told them I'm keeping it quiet. I pull up, you know I be moving. Whipping the foreign, I'm cruising. The money I'm speaking is fluent. All of my business booming. Stacking my cash in abundance. All of my family funded. Finally got what I wanted. Life is amazing, I love it. Everyone know that I run it. Yeah, look at me now, I came up. I've been thinking back then when I almost gave up on the game, cause I never got it my way. Never got my mama whip on the driveway. I've been making all hits on a Friday. Back then I was getting like no plays. I'm never gonna change, no Kanye. Gotta get a Lambo like Green Bay. I made a lot, but then I gave a lot, and now I had enough. But I've been keeping up, and now I pay the price to what I'm dreaming of. I had to sacrifice, and now I see the love. Everything beautiful. Lucky I never got trapped in a cubicle. If I did it, then you can do it too. Just follow my move.
And the Jags received the ball there, muffed it. And now let's take another look at that kickoff. As you can see there, he was able to catch the ball, but it was just goes out, and that is muffed, and he gets brought all the way back to the 25-yard line. First down and 10 for the Jaguars. Not great field position, but they're able to take it to the outside, gain a bunch of yards there.
Yeah, pretty decent gain of yardage there. It went right up the side. Pretty impressive there by Memorial. This will let them pick up some yards, hopefully. Or I should say a first down, hopefully.
And now over to Luke with our sideline interview.
With Sean Van Wickle.
Hello.
And Chloe Cooney.
Hi.
So, tell me, what's the purpose of the Red Zone?
Purpose of Red Zone is kind of like cheer on our team, get them hyped up, just be supportive, really.
Yeah, and we're already at a lead right now, aren't we?
Yeah, it's pretty great because, 14-0 last year, no biggie. Second year in a row, maybe, I'd say.
So, we're pretty optimistic for the fate of this game.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
So, thank you guys for this interview. What is this your favorite game of the year?
100%. Didn't go into work tonight for it.
And are you excited for homecoming next year?
I'm so excited for homecoming. I think we're going to win.
Sorry, I meant week.
I'm so excited.
Well, you heard it here first. Are either of you on the homecoming courts?
No.
I'm not.
Well, thank you. Back to the booth.
We go back to the game as the Jags on a second down and 2. Will Towns carrying it once again after getting those 8 yards on first down. Jags now at the 33-yard line. First down for the Jaguars, and it's their first of the night. Now down.
So Jackson Memorial might be starting to turn things around for themselves at the beginning of the second quarter, which they need to do.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be looking to score, especially on this drive, get a quick response to Liberty's score.
But, I've said it before, and I probably sound like a broken record at this point, but this game's all about momentum, and Liberty has a lot of it at this present moment.
Will Towns, once again, given the carry with another run as a 5th of the night. They have shown a little bit more creativity with their 2 passes compared to Liberty.
Liberty's sticking with nearly a purely running game.
Gain a yard on the play.
11
Second
minutes
down, 9
left
for the Jaguars
on the clock.
39.
Second down and 9 on their own 39. The Lions have a little bit of room to fall back up. They're going to want to make a stop early so they can set themselves up with good field position. But Will Towns able to take it to the outside, find room, able to get across the 50. 40 gets started to drag down, but not able to pull down. He gets to the 20.
He might be going all the way with it.
And he falls at about the 1-yard line, but that is an incredible run by Will Towns. A 60-yard run.
Here's a replay of that, and that was, absolutely insane there. He just got through all of it, and once he was clear, he was going. He almost went all the way with it.
Will Towns not quite able to make it all the way, but he does gain 60 yards on the play.
Hats off to him for that absolutely brilliant run there.
And they give it to Will Towns once again to try to run it up the middle. And that is another touchdown. The Jaguars able to return quickly on the back of Will Towns.
Well,
he gets
giving it to him again was a great move there.
Yeah, definitely the right call, as they have been picking up plenty of yards there. And this is their 7th run, but able to pick it up there.
And now if they get that extra point there, game will be all tied up with about 10 minutes left in the second quarter. And I'd say the momentum starting to swing back over to Memorial.
Especially for a Memorial home game. Coming into this game after a loss last year, trying to defend their pride. This kick goes through the uprights and is good, making the score.
And there's the extra point. So all tied up with 10 minutes, 21 seconds remaining in this half.
And Liberty did defer, so they will get the ball back at the beginning of the second half.
But, so very good play there. A very good set of plays by Jackson Memorial to pick up that score and just get things wrapped up right now. Now their big thing is they have to capitalize on this momentum and get another one.
And the Jags definitely able to swing the momentum in their direction and able to respond to Liberty's early score.
Yeah, I'd excuse me there for a second. I can't speak. I'd still say Liberty has a good bit of momentum going into this. They got that early score, and of course, coming off the win last year, they'd still probably be pretty confident at this moment, even with the game being tied up the way it is.
That is a squib kick from Memorial, trying to drop that down, not making much of a return available. That ball will go to the 25-yard line.
So with just 10 minutes, 19 seconds remaining here.
First down and 10 for the Lions, looking to try to score once again for the half.
So here's my question to you. What do you think Liberty's strategy is here? You think they're going to try to play a little bit of a passing game, or you think they're sticking to a purely running game like what they've been doing?
I think Liberty's going to definitely be looking to continue with this run, but I think after they run down the clock a little bit, at the time that they least expected, they're probably going to go for a couple of passes because running can only work for a certain amount of time. And As I said, they're going for a pass. They're not able to find much room as the pocket collapses and he just gets knocked over.
And here's your replay.
It's number 12. It drops back in the pocket, looks forward, and it just runs right back forward in. 2nd down and 13 for the Lions at their own 22-yard line.
So Memorial's defense stepping up a little bit after they let the first touchdown slip away from them.
Yep. As the Lions try to take it to the outside, able to gain a couple of yards there, but that's going to set them up with a 3rd down and 10.
Celentano again with that carry, gained a few yards, as you mentioned. I believe about 4 yards.
And that will bring them back to a 3rd down and 10 at the 25-yard line. 75 yards to go, and it is a 3rd down, so now would be a great time to go for a pass, switch it up a little bit, especially for these bigger gains. But as they only send one wide receiver to the side, it seems like they're going to be going for a run once again. As there's a little bit of movement in the backfield, as they toss the ball back and just gets dragged down immediately by the Jaguars, who just pounced right on them.
So here's the replay of that, and yeah, it looks like you see the ball get thrown there, and it just goes right down.
They toss it back, and he's really not able to find any gaps, and this will lead to 4th down and 10, as the refs seem to be having a little bit of an argument. And there is holding on the Jaguars, giving the Lions another.
Call it a, saving grace there for Jackson Liberty. They're going to have to really capitalize on this now, a last-minute reprieve, whatever you may want to call it, but they've got one more chance at this.
And that is 1st down against the Jaguars. The Lions able to find another saving grace, and last time that they were able to get a 1st down off of a penalty, they were able to capitalize on it, getting themselves on the board.
I was about to say that. This is exactly how their last touchdown was set up, and let's see if it happens again. That's the million-dollar question.
And on a 1st down and 10 at their own 35 with a little bit of wiggle room now, they're probably going to be looking to go a little bit deeper and get a little bit more creative with their plays.
Yeah, and I'm going to say it looks like Memorial's defense really starting to come to life now. We saw when Liberty scored for the first time, their defense was, just didn't seem like it was all there, but now it's, right on top of things.
Yeah, but Lions are able to find a gap as the defense got a little bit confused on whether or not he threw it or handed it off. And as we take a look at that play again, he handed it off, was able to find a hole as the blockers were able to move forward and gets dragged down by 3 Jaguars. That is a combined tackle, and they will move to the 46-yard line.
And so Liberty in a really nice position right now. They just got to keep moving forward, and things will work out for them if they can keep going forward. That's the big thing.
Clock winding down, 7 minutes and 35 seconds left. Score 7-7 as the Lions go to the outside and get brought down again with a gain of maybe 1.
Yeah, almost immediately brought down there. Here's your replay of the situation, and just nowhere to go. Defense was all over him and brought him down as soon as he got going.
That is Jake Bosco on the run. They're able to pick up a yard, move them forward to the 47, 2nd and 9.
Yeah, so 1 yard, I mean, at least they went forward, better than going backwards, but still not what they wanted to have happen right there.
Second down and 9, 47-yard line.
And we'll get a quick word in with our interviewer.
So what makes the Big Cat game so special?
Well, I'll tell you what, you're out here on a night like this in October, okay, mid-October. It's all about one thing, and that's tradition, okay? Traditions, the two schools coming out here and playing a good football game. It's homecoming night here for Memorial, so it's really an electric feeling in the air and a close game so far, so it's been a lot of fun so far tonight. But, again, what does it come back to? Tradition, okay? Tradition of these two schools having some friendly competition.
Yeah, it's a great vibe. You feel so much school spirit between Liberty and Memorial. All right, thanks. I'm going to take it back to the booth.
Thank you.
So Liberty taking a second to decide what they wanted to do there. And we'll see how this all plays out with about 6.5 minutes remaining.
The Lions snap the ball back, throw it deep to the right side, and that ball is tipped up. Great stop there by number
Incomplete
23.
pass there. And here's the replay of that.
And as you see, Jake Bosco drops back in the pocket, looks deep and throws to the side. And Jabari Lofton able to reach his hand in there and not let him get that, as that would have been a huge gain and definitely a momentum shift, as they will be looking to gain more passes.
Yeah, brilliant defense there, and just great job by him being right all over him like that.
3rd down and 9 on the 47-yard line. The Lions with 53 yards to go. Not much time to do it. 6 minutes, 30 seconds left, and he just gets brought back in the pocket, but is able to stay alive and gets brought down at the 40-yard line. Loss of 7 on the play. 4th down and 16. Let's take a look at that again. Jake Bosco decides to keep the ball, handed it off, and not able to find anywhere to go, and just gets instantly brought down.
And Memorial knowing just how to cover him the way they needed to there, and again, their defense really coming to life now right when it needs to. Keeping this game 7-7, 5:44 left in this half.
Are going to be looking to get the ball as fast as possible and score again before they give the ball to Liberty at the beginning of the second. But that kick is not very good, as the snap bounced before was able to get to the kicker, and he had to rush himself just a little bit.
Yeah, so you can see here's the kick. And goes just right out off to the side. So they'll get the ball at the 45.
1st down and 10 for the Jags, looking to capitalize with 5 minutes and 31 seconds remaining in the half.
Well, Liberty's got to do everything here defensively to prevent another score from getting up on that board, as it would just be absolutely devastating for them.
Will Towns on the carry, not able to get many yards. Ball is handed off to Will Towns here, and he just tries to go up the middle, but the Lions meet him and push him back. Not much of a gain at all there. 2nd down and 9 for the Jaguars.
And I believe maybe picked up 1 yard there, but not much. So Liberty's defense doing what it needs to. They got to keep that up for a little while longer here.
Ooh, and he gets tripped up by the quarterback there. Will Towns falls down back in his own backfield.
And Will Towns coming off of that amazing touchdown earlier, just having a little bit of issues right now.
3rd down and 11, loss of 2 yards there, as he does just get tripped up. And in high school, once you fall to the ground, the play is over. So not any chance of him to recover.
Looks like Memorial trying to decide exactly what they wanted to do there.
4 minutes and 15 seconds remaining.
Now the question is, do they go for a pass, it being 3rd down, and the running game not having worked out for them too well?
It's a drop back in the pocket and just gets Liberty defender thrown at him.
I was going to say,
And I believe that they are saying that there is a fumble.
you know, it looked like he was going to go for the pass and just hezitated, and when he hesitated, just let Liberty, let their defense just take him down.
4th down and 15 as he loses 5 yards there, but is able to hold on to the ball. Liberty saying that they got it, but they were not able to shake the ball loose.
So Memorial able to keep possession of that ball, but with them kicking it off here, it doesn't make much of a difference. And
That
there's
ball
the kick.
will go out at the 35-yard line.
So we'll have about 3 minutes left in this half when Liberty regains possession of the ball. And the question is, will they be able to capitalize on that enough to get some points up on the board with the limited time left?
It definitely seems like they're going to try, and they're going to try to get as far down as fast as possible. But as they kind of get towards the side, they're going to want to run down the clock a little bit, set themselves up with not much time for the Jags to respond.
Yeah, even if they don't get a score on the board, it wouldn't leave, like you said, any time for really Memorial to get something back.
As the Lions hand it off once again, bring it to the outside, able to gain a couple of yards. And Javon Villas.
Handful of yards there.
Javon Villas able to take it to the outside and tries to find a hole, but that hole quickly collapses as the Jags are able to just rush in and bring them down. Gain of 2 yards, 2nd down and 8 at their own 46-yard line.
You know, moving forward again, it's good that you're moving forward, but not enough, I'd say, especially with the limited amount of time left. You got to make a little bit bigger plays.
Yeah, the clock ticking down with 2 minutes and 35 seconds remaining in the half. Liberty did defer off of the coin toss, and they will gain the ball in the second half. And there is a flag thrown on the play. Actually, timeout on Lions.
So Liberty with timeout there, trying to decide maybe how they want to play these final 2 or so minutes. Be interesting to see exactly what transpires. There's a lot of things that could happen and a lot of things that also may not happen at the same time.
Yeah, and they might be looking for a deep throw here, try to gain a bunch of yards, get themselves into at least field goal range and score and get themselves ahead as fast and as early as possible.
Yeah, I'd say they definitely want to at least get ahead by something, even if it's just by the field goal.
Second down and 8 at the 46-yard line.
So what do you think Memorial's defensive strategy here is going to be? Because that's a really big question.
Right now, I think what they're going to want to do is not let them gain too many yards here. And definitely try to keep them in this area and try to get the ball, definitely. But one thing they're really going to want to do is get into this half with a tie game at least.
Yeah, that's for sure. Definitely, like you said, just not letting them get any points on the board. That's the big thing.
3rd down and 7, 2 minutes left on the clock. And right now, Liberty just might go for the strategy of waiting the play clock as long as possible and just trying to stall as much time as possible, not give the Jags any time, especially if they do not get this first down.
Yeah, that's definitely what it seems like they're trying to do here. And you got to factor, too, playing that waiting game, that's going to kind of get into the heads of everyone up on the field on the Memorial side of things.
Yeah, and Liberty takes the ball, able to go to the outside, not able to gain many yards. 1 minute and 30 seconds remaining.
And just under a minute and a half. Here's your replay. And you can see, tries to go up the side and brought down.
Jaguars call another timeout to stop the clock with 1 minute and 28 seconds. And over to Luke with another sideline interview.
Hi guys, I'm here with Sean. Sean, what grade are you in?
I'm in my freshman year of high school.
How's it going so far?
It's going pretty good.
So this is a pretty big game, and it's the first of many since you're a freshman. How do you like the Big Cat game?
I'm pretty excited about it. I'm happy that I'm able to witness it.
You got 3 more years to go, so
I'm ready for whatever comes.
yeah, make sure you enjoy the moment because these years go by fast. And I don't mean to sound cliche, but it's true.
Yeah, I hear it a lot, and I'm definitely ready for whatever's gonna hit me. So
it's also homecoming. Are you planning on going to the dance? Actually, we'll get right back to that. Back to the booth.
Thank you, Luke. 4th down and 5 at the 49-yard line as they punt it away. That is a big punt, actually. As they snap it out, and he's just able to gain a bunch of room there. Faked out, he just gets brought down by the Jags, but that is 1st down. Nothing for a little bit of trick play there, able to gain 15 yards on that. With only a minute remaining, they're going to definitely need to go and get some yards because the clock is ticking down. Snap the ball, drop back, throw it right, and that ball soars over the head, out of bounds.
Bosco's pass is incomplete.
Good play there, able to keep possession of the ball, but that pass there just left a little bit to be desired.
Yeah. 2nd down and 10, but that does stop the clock with 51 seconds remaining. I would be really surprised if they went for a run here because they're going to need to go back to the line and try to get another play off before the clock stops.
Be interesting, very interesting to see how this all works out here with just such limited time remaining.
51 seconds left on the clock. As Liberty, once again, going for a run as the clock winds down. 40 seconds left.
Jake Bosco on the carry.
Jake Bosco taking it himself, able to maybe gain a yard there.
Yeah, at most. Didn't look like he went much of anywhere, if anything.
And they go for another run as they're just going to bring forward.
Jaguars call timeout.
Jaguars call their final timeout to stop the clock. But the Lions really going for a little bit of a risky call here, running it. As it is 4th and 9, and the Jags are just going to try to get the ball and get hopefully a big play for them, try to score. The weather has seemed to be holding off for us as it's a beautiful night here at Jackson Memorial High School.
Yeah, you know, I was just going to say the weather was a bit iffy earlier this afternoon with the wind and the clouds, but it's turned out to be a very nice evening.
And make sure to stick around for halftime as it is homecoming and there is homecoming festivities, band playing, and great stuff that you don't want to miss.
So it'll be interesting to see exactly what Memorial is going to try and do here. Again, just under half a minute left. And
4th down and 6 as the clock starts as they just move forward again. 17 seconds left on the clock. As an inside handoff there and not able to go forward. So the Jags will take the ball on a turnover on down. 17 seconds left. They're going to need to look for a pass deep, as they do have 70 yards to gain in 17 seconds, and that's 1, maybe 2 if they are able to get out of bounds on their first pass attempt.
Well, we'll see exactly how that works out. Should be very interesting here.
Yep, they're definitely going to be looking for a lot deeper of a throw, or they might play it safe and go for a run maybe and just bring it to halftime. So I doubt they're going to do that. But Will Towns on the carry, and they're just going to run out this clock.
Bring us to the half. And here's the replay of that.
Will Towns just taking the ball, running up the middle, able to find some room, but not enough, as it brings us to the end of the first half. So make sure to stick around and watch some of the homecoming festivities, the band playing, as always, as it is a Jackson Memorial home game. And we will see you guys after the halftime show.
Yes. So what's actually happening? Wait, what's happening? Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, heading out to the field now is the class of 2020 homecoming court. Let's have a round of applause for these young men and women as they make their way to the stage. As the court makes its way to the stage, we want to extend our sincere thanks to Pine Belt Chevrolet for loaning us those awesome trucks you see here tonight. Entering the stage area now is Chelsea Barna, escorted by Frank Severis. Chelsea is the varsity captain of the Jackson Memorial Competition cheerleading team, as well as a member of the National Honor Society. Outside of school, she volunteers as a religious education teacher and works as a gymnastics coach. Next fall, Chelsea plans to pursue a degree in health sciences at a four-year college. Frank is a member of the varsity soccer team, a student at the Jackson Academy of Business, and a competing member of the DECA Business Club. Frank plans to pursue a business major at college next fall. Up next is Lindsay Beal, escorted by Jim McCown. Lindsay is a varsity soccer captain and a 3-year varsity team member. Lindsay has also pursued track and lacrosse here as a Jaguar and is currently a 2nd-year member of the National Honor Society. Lindsay plans to pursue a career in education in speech pathology. Jake, as you can see, is a member of the varsity football team as well as a member of multiple honor societies. Jake looks forward to continuing his athletic and academic career in college. Next we have Missy Casper, escorted by Mike Burrows. Missy is the drum major of the marching band, plays a lead in the musical, and ran 3 years of cross country. She's finishing off her senior year with an officer position in the National Honor Society and plans to attend a 4-year nursing program after graduation. Michael is a member of the National Honor Society, the marching band, and is a lead in the fall musical. He is a student in the STEM Academy and plans on applying to New York University for physics and astronomy. Next we have Emma Mattheudakis, escorted by Eric Moon. Emma is a spirited member and tenor saxophone section leader of the Jaguar Marching Band, as well as a member of the jazz ensemble on the softball team. Emma hopes to study chemistry in college at the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill and is very excited to represent the class of 2020. Eric is a kind and bright student and a brass coordinator of the Jackson Memorial High School Band. He looks forward to continuing to shape his future and achieve his goal of becoming a writer. And last but certainly not least, we have Allie Meyer, escorted by Shane Nyland. Allie is a varsity cheerleader as well as a member of the track team and the JMHS girls wrestling team. Allie hopes to pursue a degree in nursing next year. Shane has served as president of the class of 2020 all 4 years at JMHS and is currently involved in the Science and Social Studies Honor Societies along with many other clubs and activities. When Shane's not scaring people at Fright Fest, you can find him working at Banana Republic. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is your senior homecoming court. Let's hear it again for these students. This year, homecoming king and queen will be crowned at the homecoming dance, and for the first time ever, the freshman, sophomore, and junior classes will also be represented on the court. So students, come on out tomorrow night to find out who will be part of homecoming royalty and who will become king and queen. The homecoming dance will be in the Fine Arts Atrium from 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. Tickets can be purchased at the door for $5. Ladies and gentlemen, on the field now, the Jackson Memorial High School Jaguar Band present their 2019 show Among the Clouds. Band Director Jason Diaz, Assistant Band Director Eric Ficara, Percussion Advisor Eric Ficara, Guard Advisor Caitlin Ficara, music arrangements by Ben Schwartz. Your band student staff is comprised of drum majors Missy Casper, Thomas Cavallo, and Nick Morales. Wind coordinators Eric Noon and Shun Stroud. Percussion captain Andrew Malinowski. Guard captains Alexa DiGiovanni and Allison Voltrauer. Section leaders, flutes Emily Joseph. Clarinets Anastasia Tomaszewicz. Alto saxes Dan Esposito. Tenor saxes Emma Mattheudakis. Barry saxes Ryan Guzman. Snare drums Andrew Malinowski. Bass drums Bianca Scheibla. Trumpets Sophia LeBron. Mellophones Joseph Colinari. Trombones Zachary Sorcelli. Baritones Michael Burrows. Tubas John Bergner. Tenor drums Russell Wingspan Gillick. And your front ensemble section leader is Victoria Cicero. Drum major Missy Casper. Is the band ready? Aye. Jackson Memorial Jaguar Band, you may now take the field in exhibition. Ladies and gentlemen, the 2019 Jackson Jaguar Marching Band, under the direction of Mr. Jason Diaz.
Harassed like the entire I'm not gonna trip over a wire this time, guys. Why?
Almost.
During our pep rally,
We have a winner on the Jets Dallas football game.
Well, not David. It's
It was won by Mr. Wadowski. Congratulations. Here is the 50-50 winning ticket number. It's a red ticket, 495-2332. Red ticket, $415. If you have that ticket, please go to the concession stand near the scoreboard. Thank you. And now for your added halftime entertainment, we're gonna have a special treat. The Liberty and Memorial dance teams have combined. They're gonna perform for the first time I can remember in public. A combined dance performance, Liberty and Memorial dance teams. Let's hear it for the Memorial and Liberty combined dance team. We think there's been a winning number on the 50-50. Gentleman came up to the booth here. Of course, I told him to go down to the concession.
And welcome back from that wonderful halftime show by the Jackson Memorial Band dance team, homecoming. Great show all around. Once again, I'm Brian Martindale.
I'm Matt Egan.
And the score is 7-7. Jags and Lions tied right now.
Yep, all wrapped up together, getting ready for the second half of this game. A lot can still happen. You got a lot of football left here. You know, both defenses look really strong at the end of the first half, though I got to give the edge to Memorial here. They look just a little bit more on top of things at the end of things.
Yeah, and score 7-7, and the Lions will receive the ball as they did defer the kickoff at the start. Memorial with a couple of explosive plays. Will Towns with a 60-yard run to set up a touchdown, again by Will Towns, but penalties have been big. And penalties have cost the Jags a lot, as it did give the Lions 2 first downs, one of which led to them scoring off of a 4th down.
Well, that's a big thing both teams got to be careful here, is just not getting penalties, not doing anything that's going to hinder them. And, you know, as you said, penalties is a big one, and then giving up yards on runs. You know, it's not good to not gain a lot of yards, but it's even worse when you wind up going backwards on a play.
Yep, it is.
And we'll get a sideline interview in with Luke Manigas. Take it away, my man.
By the way,
Aaron.
Hi, I'm Aaron.
You guys sound great today, and great job performing in the halftime show.
Thank you.
What's your favorite part about these football games and performing with the band?
My favorite part of the football games are probably like the socialization with like all the friends and like just watching everything go down.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, you're so well put together. You're playing for every single touchdown, and you know you're really helping and you know growing with the spirit. So it's great to see you guys.
Thank you. Yeah, we try our best.
I think you guys are a real asset to like these football games, and we're wrapping it up. So back to the booth.
Luke, as we get ready for the kickoff in the second half.
It should be pretty exciting here to watch the second half unfold. Third quarter of the game.
Javon Villas back to receive the kick. Takes it forward, able to gain a bunch of yards there and able to take it to the 40-yard line.
Yeah, it looks like they'll be down probably right at the 40, I want to say.
Set him up for a 1st and 10. Now the Lions did score on the opening drive in the first half. So they're going to be looking to see if they could gain momentum.
Perhaps a good sign. We'll see how it all plays out here. As they're getting ready for this play here, I got a question for you. Who's your pick to win here tonight?
Honestly, right now, I really like the way the Jaguars are playing, especially on defense and getting a little bit more aggressive on offense. But I feel like Liberty's definitely going to hold it and make it close. So right now, I really don't know who I'd put ahead. As the Lions
Salentano went for the run there. We'll take a look at that replay. And here's the replay. Tried for up the middle, looks like, and just didn't really get anywhere.
Jake Bosco trying to find a gap up the middle, not able to find anything. Just gets pulled back down. 2nd and 11.
Wound up losing a yard, I believe, on that play. And like I said, that's a big thing. You really just don't want to go backwards. Even if you only go forward a yard, it's better than going in reverse.
And they go once again for another one. And as we take a look at that again, runs forward and gets brought down at the 40-yard line.
Please do not come up to the announcers booth. I do not have the money. The money is at the concession stand by the scoreboard. Go to the concession stand if you have the winning ticket. Thank you.
10 minutes and 40 seconds remaining. 3rd down and 10.
So right now, Jackson Liberty, 3rd down, as you said, they've got, you know, they have to make something happen here. They don't want to give up the ball just yet.
And they go for a throw and beautiful stop.
Incomplete pass there.
Bosco trying to throw it over the top. What a beautiful stop by Jake McGowan, just able to reach his hand in and knock that out of the way.
Really impressive there by the Jackson Jaguars defense to make that play work in their favor as opposed to Liberty's.
Yeah, and it was a wonderful throw, and receiver had it, but Jake McGowan was able to get his hand in and knock that out of the way, not letting him gain any yards there, and that's a quick 3 and out to start the second half.
And right now, looking to see what they do here. They'll punt it. And the ball will go down out of bounds, actually, there. So they didn't try to go for it on 4th down. I can't necessarily blame them for that. With a lot of time left still in this game, it didn't necessarily make sense at that given time.
Yeah, they did go for 1 4th down when they were towards the end of the first half on a 4th and 1 after a couple of successful runs, and they were not able to get it, and that was a turnover on downs. And I'd like to think that maybe if they did put a little bit more trust in their kicker, they might have been able to be up 10-7 right now. Will Towns on the carry, but there is a penalty on the play, and that is holding against the Jaguars. Another penalty bringing them back.
Yeah, Jaguar, they've been doing good, but it seems like they've kind of been stepping on themselves getting these penalties here, and what I believe is their 3rd penalty of the night here.
Yeah, and that is their 3rd, and this one not as big as the other ones. It is 1st and 21.
So again, Liberty kind of getting an opportunity here, at least for their defense, to kind of keep the Jaguars at bay. And now they've got to capitalize on that.
Yeah, and the Jags brought all the way back to their 28-yard line. As they hand the ball off, going for a run. It's again not able to find much room to work with, maybe picking up a yard.
Yeah, that was Will Towns there with the carry. Sal Piero tackling him down.
As you can see, he was just trying to find a hole up the middle, but he just runs into the pile, tries to push it forward, maybe. That's 2 yards there, bring them to the 30-yard line, 2nd down and 19 for the Jaguars.
So again, at least they did pick up a few yards there. That's the important thing in my eyes, is go forward, not backwards. But you want to get a little bit more. Of course, 9 minutes left in this quarter still. Score still wrapped up 7-7. And looks like they'll try for a pass.
They look deep to the side, not quite able to pull it in, as he did have to reach over into out of bounds and try to pull it back in, not quite able to.
So you can see here, there's the throw.
He drops back in the pocket, and that throw off the back foot just went a little bit out on the far side.
A good defense there by Liberty. So 3rd down, they're going to have to make something good happen here. Whether that's going to be pass or run, that remains to be seen. My guess is going to be they're actually going to probably try and pass it again. They've tried it a few times in limited success, but at this point, it's kind of worth it. And they went for a pass, and it was a complete pass that time.
And they threw it to the outside, but he's able to grab the ball, but falls down as that ball was thrown a little bit in front of him. And that's a gain of 6, but definitely not enough. So that's 4th and 13.
Yeah, so he did manage to get the ball, but as you said, just not enough there, falling as soon as he acquired it. So they'll punt the ball there. Out and away.
That ball sails deep at the 38-yard line. Fair catch, and the ball is put back, and that is an amazing, it is a low punt, but it definitely gets the job done, and it lets the Jags get there and not enable any return. Bring them to the 38-yard line.
Pretty good catch there by, I believe that was Jake Bosco on the Liberty side of the spectrum.
Jake Bosco able to read that and see that he was not going to be able to get it very far. So he calls for the fair catch and just plays it safe. And it is a tie game right now, so neither team is going to really want to go for too much risky plays that might set up the opponent for any good field position. As they toss the ball back, he's not able to get anywhere with that.
They picked up maybe a yard or two at most, but by and large stayed right where it was at. Here's the replay, folks, and you can see Memorial's defense just all over him from the word go on that one, and actually lost yards, about 3 yards on that play.
And the Jags came out of the pile thinking that they had the ball, but the refs called that down and that they did not get it. second down and 13 on the Lions' 35-yard line.
And
Jake Bosco with a read option, tosses it back out to the side to Javon Villas. He's able to get it, but not able to go far at all.
It didn't look like that ball moved much at all. You see the throw, and he got it, but as soon as he had it, he was down.
He just got ripped down by the Jaguars there. Third down and 16 for the Lions. So far, both teams losing yardage.
Well, the big thing right now, you say both teams losing yardage. The bigger thing right now, both teams not able to put numbers up on the board and closing in on just 5 minutes left in this quarter.
And Javon Villas able to take it up the middle, gain a couple of yards, which would be fine on a first down, but on a 4th and 15, that's not going to get the job done.
And here's your replay of that, and you see he had the ball and promptly brought down. There was a gap there, and that gap just disappeared as quickly as it formed. So he was promptly brought down.
The offensive line not able to keep them apart as the Jags is too strong and are able to collapse in.
Yeah, Liberty's offense has been pretty strong, but the one big thing that happened here, Memorial's defense has just been getting better and better and better as this game has gone on, and it's really not been in Liberty's favor. It's not been good for Liberty at all.
And that punt does not go very far, but it did go high, and it does take a bounce for Memorial, giving them good possession.
And we'll get an interview in from Luke Manigas. Take it away.
Hey everybody, I'm here with Logan Brunner. How are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing great. So you're part of the Liberty Marching Band. So what do you guys do during the Big Cat game when they're at Memorial?
So we this is the only away game we come to when the game's at Memorial. We just play our pep band music up in the stands just to get our team riled up in the red zone and everything like that.
Any good plans for homecoming next week?
We'll be at the football game. We'll be performing. Unfortunately, I have work, so I can't make it to homecoming. But I am looking forward to the game.
Well, you guys heard it. Come watch our halftime show. We're back to the booth.
And right now, it looks like second down for the Jackson Jaguars. 5 minutes remaining.
They did go for another run. They're able to gain a yard at most. And they hand it off to Will Towns again, who just gets met in the backfield, brought down again, and no gain there.
Yeah, Liberty's defense doing exactly what it needs to be doing at this moment, just stopping Memorial from going forward. But when they have the ball, just their offense can't really capitalize on it, it seems.
Third down and 9 for the Jaguars on their own 48-yard line.
So it'll be interesting to see if they try to do a passing game here, which hasn't worked in their favor. But at the moment, the running game really isn't working either. So they're kind of at a loss at this very moment.
As he drops back in the pocket, looks right, throws right, has a receiver.
Almost a complete pass there. Looks like it just slipped right through his fingers.
Jake McGowan, the intended receiver there, really had to try to jump up and pull that down, but not able to get that in his hands.
It was a really nice throw there, but, just right through the hands of the receiver.
And that was a tough play by him as he was running towards the sideline and would have had to try to get both feet down before going out of bounds. As the Jags get a little bit of a weird bounce there, but that ball will roll all the way back to the 10-yard line. This is an incredible kick as that bounce definitely went for the Jags.
A really good kick there. Liberty will recover that ball way down the field. 4 minutes left in this quarter. Now, I'm wondering, is this going to kind of turn into a game of time management, at least in this quarter, and just run through until the final quarter, and then that's where things are really going to start to pick up.
Well, I think right now, especially, both teams are really just trying to put any points on the board and take the lead.
So
Jake Bosco, one of the star receivers for Liberty, has had an amazing night so far, has been targeted a lot, and has done plenty of running. And he is not that big of a guy, 150 pounds, 5'9".
So here's a replay of that play there. Liberty tried to run that. It was Celentano with the ball and brought down pretty quickly.
Not able to get.
Seems to be the MO of these running games here. Whoever gets the ball, whether it be Liberty or Memorial, gets brought down very quickly.
3 minutes and 20 seconds left on the clock. Liberty trying to get themselves out of their own territory, trying not to punt it away from there, as there's not going to be great field position. And they go for a run again. It's just met at the line, and the pile starts to form and fall back. Gain of 0, but they're saying the ball is out. It's a penalty flag after the play.
So the official's going to have to work out what happened there.
And it's against the Jags again. It's another
penalty.
opportunity.
And that's penalty number 4 of the night for the Jackson Jaguars.
And once again, another big one. That's 15 yards there, giving the Lions a first down, moving them to the 32-yard line.
Liberty's got to capitalize on this, though. That's going to be the hard thing for them, because with the Jaguars' defense being as good as it is, it's going to be very hard for them to make anything up with this.
Yeah, they're definitely going to be trying to think outside of the box a little bit, maybe get some bigger plays. So just going to keep running it, but this does set them up for play-action plays where they fake the handoff to the running back and try to go for a throw deep.
For now, that'll be a second down. I don't believe they gained much, if at all.
And the Jags are really trying not to let them get too much yards there, as they are bringing people in the back, not huddling the line. And
just
really
under 2 minutes left here in this quarter. Coming up on the final quarter of the evening.
Jake Bosco trying to do a little bit of his job by pulling everybody back, and there is a penalty on the play. False start against the Lions. That is a second penalty
of the night for the Jackson Liberty side. So that'll help Memorial a little bit. Their defense has been strong. Let's see what they can make of it.
Second down and 12 there. And as it will step it straight back to the quarterback, and he'll just try to run it up again, able to pick up a good chunk of yards there. Maybe 6 or 7, set him up for a third and about 5.
Yeah, nearly a first down there, but not quite. So he came pretty close there. So, you know, they're close to that first down, but just not quite with about 40 seconds left.
And they're definitely looking to score in the third quarter. So at the fourth quarter, they can really just apply the pressure on defense, and on offense, just keep running it, wear down that clock, waste as much time as possible. But neither team able to find too much opportunities there.
And I believe
the Lions Once again, going for a run, able to pick up a yard there. 4th down and 5 on their own 36-yard line.
So the question is, do they go for it or do they just punt it off?
As the clock runs down and it's the end of the 3rd quarter, and we would like to send it over to Luke with another interview.
So that marks the end of our 3rd quarter, and I'm here with Travis. How are you today, Travis?
Good, about you?
Doing great. So I heard you're an alumni?
I am. I just graduated 2019.
So are you going to college?
Yeah, I'm going to OCC.
What made you choose to come back to this game?
I just wanted to see, how the team's doing. I was curious. I don't know. Just thought it'd be cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great game to go to. Have you come to any of the other ones?
No, this is the first game I've been to since I graduated.
Well, I mean, I don't think you could have picked a better night.
All right, you're right.
All right, thank you. Back to the booth.
Luke. 4th down and 5 as we come into the 4th quarter. The Lions going to be punting it away.
Yeah, and it'll be interesting to see how this all plays out now. 12 minutes left in this game. No team has scored since very early stages here tonight.
Yeah, and towards the end of the first half, they got kind of close, but not able to capitalize on anything. And the Lions' score really revolved around penalties by the Jaguars.
And there's the punt.
It'll drop at about the 39-yard line and bounce back to about the 30, and he's able to bring it forward, maybe back to the 35, 36. Let's take a look at that play again. That ball just bounces just before Barry Lofton's able to get it, and really no blockers for him, and Liberty just has free range to drag him down. Jabari not able to get to the opposite sideline and get up the field.
So watching how this is all going to play out, the question is, when do you think one of these teams is going to put something up on the board? Because just under 12 minutes, they're going to have to do it at some point.
I think the Jags are definitely going to be looking to Will Towns to make a couple more big plays in the first quarter. He did have a 60-yard run on a 3rd down, able to set up an opportunity for him to make a 1-yard run for a touchdown. And they hand it off to Will Towns again here, and he tries to bring it up the middle, not able to get too far, able to pick up 3 yards, 2nd down and 7. And these are the little gains that they are going to need to pick away at his defense. As he drops back, throws to the outside, he's able to get a finger on it, but not able to pull it in. The intended receiver for Zach Novak.
And here's the replay. Here you can see there's the throw, and just wound up missing it, not by much though.
Zach Novak able to make a dive on it, able to lay maybe a finger or two on it, but not much.
Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see if Memorial keeps up with trying this passing game. I mean, I can see why they're going to want to do it, but it just hasn't really been successful here tonight. They've had, I think, only a few completed passes.
11 minutes and 12 seconds left on the clock. Quarterback drops back again, looks to the right, throws right, able to find an open receiver. And Jake McGowan and able to take it and move it forward to the 45-yard line. That is another 1st down for the Jags.
And that's a big gain right there. And, of course, just like last time, as soon as I say the passing game doesn't work, it works out brilliantly for the Jackson Jaguars. Phenomenal pass.
And I think some credit has to go to Will Towns. He has been showing as a weapon for this offense, an incredible running back. Trying to move
without
forward.
a doubt. Yeah, Will Towns been phenomenal here.
.11 seconds remaining on the clock, and they hand it off again to Jake McGowan, who's able to make a cut and able to somehow make something out of that and get 2nd down and 8. Jake McGowan taking it to the side, looking for options to out far, and is able to just cut back and blast through and able to gain a yard on that play, which is definitely an improvement off of if he had continued running out to the side, he could very well lost 2 or 3 yards on the play.
And this could be swinging the momentum of the game right back into the hands of Jackson Memorial. And with the limited time left, Liberty's got to do something here, keep them at bay.
And they throw the ball back to McGowan, able to take the ball, go forward, and maybe not get a first down, but set him up for a 3rd and short. Jake McGowan now showing up big time, able to get 2 receptions in a row, 1 run, and
fantastic throw there.
And throw a little bit high, but Jake McGowan able to reach up and get it.
And you can see taken down right before that first down line. But they don't have to go far right now. Will Towns with the carry there. And I'm sorry, Nick Ford rather.
Nick Ford on the carry for the Jaguars. Brings the ball to the Lions 34, first down.
And he's able to go forward and get the first down, but the pile just pushes him back, but it is how far forward he got, and he was able to pick up that 4th down. Now the Jaguars moving forward to the 34-yard line, looking to score before the end of this game.
You know, if they score here, that could be huge as far as the momentum goes. Liberty would still, of course, have a chance, but not much of one. And
Will Towns able to go off to the side, move forward down the sideline, gain a bunch of yards here as the Jaguars are really bringing out all their weapons here, passing and running as he finds the open hole on the right, able to avoid a tackle, gain a couple more yards there, and even when someone is finally able to get their arms on him, and that is holding against the Jaguars, moving them back again.
That may have undid everything they just gained right there. Penalty number 5 of the evening.
Jaguars really going to look to clean that up, but it will be first down and 11 now.
Liberty's given a last-minute reprieve with that one there. Now they're really going to have to capitalize it on the defensive side of things. The defense starting to show a few cracks, and they can't be having that now with only 9 minutes left in the entire game.
As they drop back in the pocket, look left, throw
Pass
left.
was complete, and down.
He's able to go
right
forward.
past the 20.
Zach Novak also showing up. It's going out to the left side.
And
as you can see here, he throws left and isn't able to be brought down and is able to move forward to get that first down before he is finally brought down. But the passing game for the Jaguars has really just come out. It's been phenomenal.
Defense was there when it needed to be, but just not quite enough. We'll get a quick interview in from Luke Manicus. Take it away.
Hey guys, I'm with a fellow Liberty student, Armando.
How you guys doing?
How's the game going tonight?
The game's going great. You know, luckily it's only 7-7 right now, so I think Lions got a real good shot at winning the game, taking it away. We'll see what happens in the second half. I'm not sure.
Yeah. So, you think Liberty's gonna break the tie?
I don't know. I think maybe Jake Bosco got in with that nice touchdown before, but maybe Jimmy Sell or someone maybe catching the ball from the line or something. Maybe they do something crazy. I don't know. I think the streak's like 18-1 or something. What are we? The record against them? I don't know, but hopefully for both of us.
Yeah, I hope we win too. All right, back to the booth.
Thank you, Luke. First down and 10 for the Jaguars, moving forward to the 20-yard line, able to get themselves into the red zone.
And they'll go with a run there.
Will Towns on the carry.
That was with Will Towns there, and it did not look like they gained much here. Looking at the replay of it, you can see tried to go up the middle and just no opening. Only 1 yard gain, but they're right there. So if they gain anything, this could be disastrous for Liberty. And Liberty, they know that. They know what they have to do. And I would imagine they're trying everything they can to stop Memorial. Just 8 minutes left in this entire game.
Memorial able to move forward 1 yard on that as they drop to the right.
Incomplete pass.
Tipped off. The intended receiver, Nick Ford, able to get a hand on it.
Here's your replay of that one, and you can see here, good defense, and then there's the throw, and just right past him.
And Nick Ford, definitely a smaller guy at 5'8", doesn't quite have that reach that a lot of other players have, so he's not quite able to grab that ball and pull it down.
Good coverage by the Lions defense here, making the moves when they have to. Bet they were probably wishing they could do that a little bit further down the field, though, when they were probably a little bit closer to that 30. Or 40, I should say, actually.
9 for the Jaguars at the 19-yard line. And they're going to go for a pass again, and they throw it out to the right side of Will
Towns. And that was
who's
complete that time. And he's going for it. And he got it.
Will Towns is able to get a touchdown there as they go for a screen pass.
And that was Will Towns once.
And as we take a look at that touchdown play again, beautiful play design as that ball goes over and out to the side to Will Towns for a screen pass. And he's just able to split right through the defense, able to get down the sideline, push forward for a 19-yard receiving touchdown. That is the second touchdown for Will Towns tonight.
So Will Towns just knew what he had to do there, and the extra point will be good. So that'll be 14-7. Just over 5 minutes left in this game. Now the question is, does Liberty have anything for Memorial? Not a lot of time remaining here.
And the morale boost definitely just went for Memorial as their defense is really going to just look to stop and play aggressive as possible. And the offense really has to do one thing, and that's run the ball. Running the ball will definitely just bring down the clock, and that's all they really want to do right now. A couple of first downs will obviously bring down the clock a lot more, but even a 3-and-out is going to bring the clock down about 2 minutes.
So right now, just be interesting to see how Liberty plays this. So here's
Will Towns able to gain a couple of great plays today. His long of 60-yard run. There you saw his 19-yard touchdown run, and before he had a 1-yard touchdown off of his own 60-yard run.
I'm about to say, more than a few good plays. Seems like almost everything he's done tonight has been brilliant.
And I think part of his success in this second half is definitely thanks to Jake McGowan, who really just showed up for a couple of plays there, able to pick up 2 first downs. And this kick will go deep.
One of the big things here is Memorial cannot get complacent with their lead. They have to be on guard for the rest of this game. And we'll throw it to Luke Manicus yet again for another interview.
All right, guys, I'm here with some football supporters. Can you all introduce yourselves?
My name is Lucas Novak.
Hi, I'm Aiden Alou.
I'm Maximilian Nagy.
I'm Jared Linali.
Jesse Linali.
And who are you guys supporting tonight?
Memorial.
All right. Are you guys enjoying the game?
Yeah.
Yes.
You guys look like you're having a lot of fun. You're playing ball on the sidelines and watching the football game at the same time.
Yep.
Well, I really appreciate you guys doing the interview. I'm going to send it back to the booth.
Thank you, Luke. First down attempt for the Lions now at their own 19-yard line. And the Jags just looking to stall for time here.
And right now, look